it's been one of those days already. I broke a bale when I was trying to do some more haying, so that took me like 30 minutes extra by the time I had to clean it up and grab the bucket. And I am going to get the horses out and put them in the arena. I am going to ride Leo this afternoon just to kind of give my mind a break. I've been doing a lot of studying. I've been helping Keaton with his homework. I've been doing a lot of paperwork. So I kind of need a mental mind break. So I'm going to do that this afternoon too, since Jason and John are doing some rock projects that they don't really need my help with this morning or after lunch time. And then I gotta muck some stalls out and put in new shavings and check on the calf that's in the shop. So maybe some more time-lapsing stuff today. We'll see how it goes. Friday. It is a very frosty, chilly morning. It's 26 degrees here in central Missouri at Wieczorek Farms. Thanks for tagging along. Make sure to give a thumbs up if you like today's video and hit subscribe if you haven't already. And we're going to get today rolling. This morning, Jason and I are going to load a couple heifers up for him and Keaton to run down to the sale barn today. We typically don't sell a lot of stuff. We hold back everything to use as replacement style if they are heifers. These heifers are a little bit more feisty and a little bit more wild. I just couldn't tame them down when they were home in the arena. They don't really fit our style. We don't want crazy ones out on polywire. They're just a little bit more harder to handle than we would like. We don't want cows traipsing across the whole, county. So we kept them back, and we're going to sell them today. They don't meet a couple of different things, like conformation style. I don't like how one of the heifers holds her head up really high, like with her head in the air. You want them to be leveled out. You don't want them to be spooky. I call them doe eyes, because that's when they pop their head up, when they look at you, that's what they look like, is deer in the headlight look. So that's another thing. And they don't hold their, when you see them out in the pasture and they walk, they're just not conformed, body scale conditioned wise, what we want for herd replacements. And we usually wait until they're about 700, 800 pounds right before we turn them either out with the bull or we sell them. Typically, the next set of crop calves, we will have, hopefully we will be doing some more direct marketing of our beef. So anything that isn't being used in the herd, we'll put back for beef. So just one more step in, the lineup of how we handle our livestock. Talk more about the replacement heifers when I go over to the cows after a while to break ice. Body scoring, body conditioning, why we're feeding the DDGs, and the hay ration mix. Just kind of keeping that good winter fluff on them. We don't want them to get drugged down during the winter cold months. And we haven't really had a whole lot of winter weather, really. We had one big snow in October, which was kind of a fluke. And then it was 70 last week when I rode Leo for a couple days, and then it just dropped. And then it's like gonna be 30 today, 50 tomorrow, and the next few days. So it's kind of just up and down weather-wise. And that kind of can take a toll, not on just us being outside, but it takes a toll on the livestock. That's where the snotty noses and the different colds can come from, the respiratory viruses, just like we did. So it's one of the reasons you vaccinate your little guys and your wean calves. Anything a year and under, they should be vaccinated, in my opinion. When you get to a closed herd where you're no longer bringing anything in, you probably wouldn't have to vaccinate those older cows. Once you get them adjusted to rotational grazing and your grass paddock kind of management. That's all for my rambling this morning. So I'll load these heifers with Jason and get them out of the way, and then I'll get Sissy to school, and we'll be back to break ice. It does kind of look like winter today over here. The frost is on. Bullets being bullet. Sue and jump through the fence. I got one cow. She's right here. She just turned her head, looked at me. She's stringing. She's the one that over the summer we had to take to the vet for mastitis, and her udder's kind of showing the same symptoms again. She's such a good mama, and I really hate that it happened to her. But she will probably be one that we call out, simply because if she doesn't have a good udder, doesn't matter how good of a mama she is, she can't make the milk for her baby. So just kind of over glancing everybody. We did move paddocks the other day. They still have feed out here from last night. I'll break the water. Brought my trusty axe. The bulls are bellowing at each other. See where the boys chopped ice yesterday. Go and check this other water tank across paddocks here. Sun's coming up. Morning cardio in. Slayer's talking to me, or probably bullet across the pen. They're kind of mouthing each other today. Jason said this tank's been having some issues. I think something about the float, so I need to order some of those and keep on hand. Pretty sure there's one in the shop, and we'll probably get that fixed later today when we come over to tour later tonight. Hi, babies! And actually theirs is broke open, so they've probably been drinking sometime. Theirs just barely is frosted over. I don't know if you can see, we do have goldfish in this tank, and it's they're pretty big over here in this one. So what happened with this is that pin right there that you can see in the water is supposed to be inside the float. So it's just not doing what it's supposed to be doing. So it's full enough. I mean, it's not overflowing and it's not empty. So when Jason gets home from the sale barn, we'll come fix it. There's the goldfish. You can really see them today. There's 3 of them in there. Having the fish in helps to keep the water, you know, oxygen in the water for the cows. It also keeps the tanks cleaner, we found. So several of the tanks do have either goldfish or bluegill style in them. Or sunfish, or depends on where you're at, what you call them. They still got some feed too. They did have grass on these paddocks, so they ate that. They've been eating it down. Good frosty Friday morning, y'all. I wish it would snow. As muddy as it gets, I really do wish it would snow. It would just make Christmas a little bit more fun if we had snow. What do you think, big boy? Buddy. It's okay. What do you think? He has a red Simmental Angus cross. Sleigh Redemption is his registered name. We should have lots of babies. Actually, that Big Mama 18 should be out of him. So if we have to sell her, or I mean have to doctor her, of course the baby and her will come home, and I will probably have a bottle calf, which I love one of those every now and then. If you get too many of them, it kind of can be an obtruse pain, but calves are still eating on the DDG from last night. They're just bellowing at each other because there's only a paddock in between them. Yes, you're fine. All right, walk back to the barn and get the truck. Go finish up a few things at the horse barn. See if Carol needs any help. I think they're moving chickens at some point this weekend from their summer trailers to the winter barn. So I'll let the kids kind of video and take over as they do that process. If you're local to us, we do have farm fresh eggs. And I think the kids are doing another batch of hatching. I know that the incubator's turning, so they'll have more babies. Jalen loves her chickens. I think she almost loves them more than Grandma does. It's a close tie-up. did get a microphone and it is on, so hopefully y'all can hear me better. We'll try it out tonight over the tractor. Y'all let me know what you think. We've been trying a different camera, a new style, so hopefully it all pans out. It's so nice today, even if it's chilly. The sun is out. Makes a world of difference. It'll be warmer this afternoon.